Good evening, I'm Camelia and this is Kini News. Starting off with an update on the Sabah scandal, the whistleblower in the scandal has submitted more evidence to the MACC. Here's more on that. The whistleblower in the Sabah corruption scandal is handing over a phone containing WhatsApp messages related to the case and nearly 300 pages of evidence to the MACC. This was revealed by the whistleblower's lawyer, Mahajoth Singh, outside the MACC headquarters in Putrajaya today. He said he was at the anti-graft agency's headquarters to turn over the device and documents on behalf of his client.
Now, we have another almost close to 300 pages of evidence which consist of, importantly, names of witnesses, locations, WhatsApp messages, documents, call logs. We in fact even have some share transfer which has been done in a very clandestine manner, and obviously it shows an abuse of power. And we also have a handphone which we are going to serve, which contains the original WhatsApp chats.
Mahajoth also questioned why the forensic analysis on the video has yet to be completed. He also asked why the MACC had rushed to clear Sabah Chief Minister Haji Noor's name, pointing to the delay in the forensic reports. He added that they would assist the MACC by providing more evidence.
So we are here to assist MACC. On our client's instructions, we are going to serve this evidence on them, and I believe that a further statement, I don't know of how many pages, because the evidence itself is almost 300 pages. I don't know how many more pages we are going to record of statement. I believe there is ample evidence, and I hope by this the MACC can also start wrapping up their investigations and charge the people that are involved in this scandal.
Previously, Malaysia Kini reported that the whistleblower, who is also being probed for allegedly being part of a cartel trying to monopolize mining in Sabah, possessed additional videos, although it is unclear if they would be made public. Meanwhile, Haji has denied the allegations against him, accusing the business person of colluding with certain parties to destabilize his administration. Still on the topic, earlier Azam Baki had said that the MACC expects to complete its forensic analysis of the videos next week. MACC expects the forensic analysis of 10 video clips implicating Sabah Chief Minister Haji Noor and several assembly persons in a mineral licensing scandal to be completed next week. MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki said a thorough examination of the videos that was submitted March 11th is underway. He also denied claims that there had been delays. According to Berita Harian, Azam said everyone was asking why it is taking so long and that he also didn't want delays. He added that he expects it will be out within a week. When met at an event in Putrajaya today, Azam said it requires a bit of time because there is not just one, but 10 videos. Yesterday, Malaysia Kini reported that the whistleblower behind the Sabah scandal is preparing to submit more evidence to the graft busters. According to a press invitation issued by his lawyer, Mahajoth Singh, the 36-year-old business person is scheduled to hand over the new evidence at MACC headquarters in Putrajaya at 3:30 p.m. today. Haji has denied the allegations against him and accused the business person of colluding with those with vested interests to destabilize his administration. Puad Zarkashi has lamented on the difficulties faced by Najib Abdul Razak in the latter's pursuit of justice. Umno Supreme Council member Puad Zarkashi said that Umno members are disheartened by the federal court's decision on former Premier Najib Abdul Razak yesterday. He said this in response to the Attorney General's move to challenge the Court of Appeal's decision regarding Najib's royal addendum that would allow him to serve his remaining prison sentence under house arrest. The federal court yesterday allowed the AG's application to review the Court of Appeal's decision on the matter. In a post on Facebook, Puad said it's not just disappointment. Umno members and those who support justice have every reason to feel disheartened by the federal court's decision. He claimed that the decision further strengthens the claim made by former Chief Judge of Malaya, Abdul Rahman Sebli, that Najib did not receive a fair trial. He said this means Najib will have to wait even longer. Puad questioned why the new AG is continuing the actions of the previous AG on the addendum. He pointed out that the 16th Yang di-Pertuan Agong and Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had acknowledged the existence of the addendum. Yet even after this, he said Najib is forced to fight in courts to prove its existence. He added that Najib's battle through the courts remains difficult. If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by scanning the QR code on the screen and subscribe to Malaysia Kini. Our next story is on the Education Ministry's flag error. Fadlina Sidek has called for all parties to give some space for investigations on the issue to proceed. Education Minister Fadlina Sidek said that an internal investigation into the erroneous Jalur Gemilang in the SPM examination results analysis report is still underway. She also called for all parties to give space for the investigation to proceed. According to Bernama, Fadlina said the ministry will not compromise on the matters related to this investigation. She added that they will provide space for a thorough investigation to be carried out so that such a mistake, which she believes has had a significant impact, is not repeated. Fadlina stressed that the Jalur Gemilang issue is no joke and they will provide their full commitment and support to the investigation process. Previously, the Education Ministry had reportedly said that they are conducting a detailed investigation into the error. The ministry has also apologized for the error and instructed that the printed reports be returned, with corrections currently being made. Azam Baki had also given an update on Ismail Sabri's case. He said the MACC would be summoning Ismail Sabri for questioning again. MACC has revealed that the investigation into former Premier Ismail Sabri Yaakob was still at its preliminary stages. This is despite Ismail being questioned numerous times by the agency. Its Chief Commissioner Azam Baki said that the investigation is only about 10 to 20% complete, adding that the Borough MP will be undergoing further rounds of questioning. He said MACC will summon him again in about 2 weeks because they had requested several documents from him. Bernama reported him as saying that the case is ongoing and that it involves asset declaration. Azam said the process takes time because the individual slapped with the notice must declare the source of the asset and it must satisfy MACC as the investigating agency. He added that it is important to verify asset declaration. Ismail Sabri is being investigated under the MACC Act 2009 and the Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act 2001 following the discovery of approximately 170 million in various currencies and 16 kg of gold bars in a safe house during a MACC raid. The probe is reportedly related to the expenditure and procurement of funds for promotional and publicity activities under the Keluarga Malaysia initiative during his tenure as Prime Minister. Moving on to Singapore, its Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong has warned about the dangers of mixing race and religion with politics. He said this during his speech at a PAP rally. His remarks came following media reports on Singapore authorities ordering Meta to block Singapore users' access to social media postings by 3 foreigners for allegedly attempting to influence their general election results. 2 of them, who are past leaders, have denied the Singapore government's accusation that they tried to influence the Republic's voters ahead of its general polls scheduled for May 3rd.
Foreigners have no business to interfere in Singapore politics, and whether foreigner or Singaporean, race and religion have to be kept separate from politics. And in this case, what was the subject about? It's still circulating online, and you can see it, and it's still causing trouble. MPs and candidates are being attacked because they're not championing the causes of their own racial or religious group stridently enough. People are saying, that chap is not fierce enough. I will be fiercer. Vote for me. I will champion this. And there's a foreign political party which is asking Singaporeans to vote for this or that Malay or Muslim candidate on the basis of how staunch a Muslim he or she might be. What business is it of theirs? And even if it is their business, is that the right way to do it? So Singaporeans have to understand that this is happening, realize the dangers, and stand up and reject it forcefully and affirm we are one people regardless of race, language, or religion.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.